Hey everybody, it's Nick Carter on Yogaku Tengoku, and I want to talk a little bit about my new album, I'm Taking Off. How amazing it was to make for all the fans out there after 8 years of being on sort of a hiatus. It's an album mixture of some dance songs, some love ballads. I think it's a good combination of many different feels that deal with human emotions and between each other. So I think you're going to really like it because it's great pop music. It's very similar to Backstreet Boys, so I think you're going to really love it as much as I did, hopefully. Thank you. Well, if I had to choose one of my favorite songs off of my new album, I might choose Falling Down because it's a song that when I had heard the track, I immediately fell in love with and had to write to it. It sort of took its natural progression and became a really magical song that happens to deal with a lot of stuff that I've been through in my life as far as family goes, as far as relationships go. So it's a very deep song, but it has a really cool beat. So that's one of my favorite songs.
Try to pick myself up off the ground. I try to outrun all the memories, but I keep falling down. Yeah, I keep falling down. And it's like you still got a hold of me.
Hey, it's Nick Carter on Yogaku Tengoku, and in this next segment, I'm going to go ahead and answer some of your questions. I'm into the type of stuff I'm into recently, actually. It happens to be things like, one of the things I do is called paddleboarding. And paddleboarding is you get on a surfboard and you stand on top of it with the paddle straight up and you paddle against the currents, and it's a great workout, so I really enjoy doing that. Also, I like to paint, and so I've been doing a lot of painting recently. I'm doing canvas painting. I just finished one of my first paintings that took about 2 weeks to do. It was called, I call it Blackbird, so it's really interesting. So those are a couple of things I like to do. So if you've heard that I'm into health-related things, then you're probably right, because I love searching for new things for the human body to live longer, to look younger, to things that can just make us all around better. So some of the things I like to do obviously starts with food. So I like to eat macrobiotic type food. Actually, it's some of my favorite things to do. It's actually cool because one of the teachers of macrobiotics actually is from Japan. His name is Michio Kushi. And so I had read a lot of books on macrobiotics, and he was one of the people. So it's really, really healthy for you. So if I'm not doing that, then I actually like to eat very similar to some of the healthy Japanese food, such as fish and miso soup and green tea. And I actually eat very similar to a Japanese diet. So it's things like that. Obviously, food is #1 priority. You are what you eat, so you have to learn. So go on Google and type it up and find new things. There's always natural remedies for everything.
If he makes you cry, 'cause he said he'd love you forever.
Actually, one of my ringtones on my mobile phone is a guy named Trey Songz. It's called Say Ah. I really like that song a lot, so I converted it to a ringtone. The first CD that I ever bought actually was a group called Journey, and the album was called Frontiers. I remember riding to the store on my bicycle. It was a used CD store, and I had purchased this used Journey Frontiers CD, and I remember it actually had a scratch on it, so it didn't work, and I was pretty mad about it, and I had to go back and get another one, so it was funny. But Journey Frontiers was my first album that I bought.
I would always get to you. I'll be there.
Well, I definitely have plans to do a solo tour. I have to follow up a great album with a great show, and since so many fans are enjoying the album, I have to come back and entertain them. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm working right now in my head on ways to come up with a brilliant show to come back maybe towards the end of the year to put on a show for all the Japanese fans.